Hey everyone, I'm Tahsina and welcome back to Fullstack Nomads. I'm a Bangladeshi living in Finland, and when I'm not coding, I'm chasing new adventures around the world. This time, I found myself in the city of lights, Paris. In this vlog, I'll take you through my journey from where I stayed, how much I spent, and some helpful tips along the way. So, buckle up and let's dive into my Paris experience. We flew to Paris with Ryanair, and the view from the plane was straight out of a movie. One side was already in night mode, and the other side still glowing with sunset. We landed around 12 am, but plot twist, we missed the last airport bus. And guess what? Paris Beauvais Airport doesn't allow passengers to stay overnight. Panic mode on, we literally shouted, "Please don't leave us." And then, like a scene from a feel good film, a kind security guard made a call, and voila! A whole big bus came just for the four of us. That moment was pure magic. Next morning, we grabbed a quick French style brunch. And yes, I tried French pizza. Not your usual Italian slice, but it hit the spot. It cost us 7 euros. We bought a Paris Metro Day Pass using the Bonjour RTP app. Highly recommended. It cost us around 12 euro and gave us unlimited rides. Paris Metro honestly impressed me. It's super connected, reliable, and takes you anywhere you want to go, whether it's the Eiffel Tower or a quiet cafe. Instead of going straight to the Eiffel Tower, we got off at a nearby station. And trust me, the view from a distance was breathtaking. Here's a quick fun fact. The Eiffel Tower was built in 1889, stands 330 meters tall, and was once the tallest structure in the world. The entry to the ground level is free, but going to the second floor costs around 23 euros, and the top floor is about 35 euros with lift. Totally worth it for the views. There's something about Paris, the architecture, the cafes, the poetry in the air. It's elegant, chaotic, and beautiful all at once. Every corner tells a story. We also stopped by the iconic Love Lock Bridge, where couples leave a lock as a symbol of their forever. So romantic. The Eiffel Tower stands tall and iconic, and right behind it, you'll spot the beautiful Palais des Chaillous. Its grand architecture makes the perfect backdrop for photos. While strolling through Paris, we were offered a free promotional drink. Refreshing, delicious, and a sweet surprise from the city itself. As we looked for the nearest metro, we came across a group of pigeons calmly eating by the roadside. It felt like a gentle pause in the rhythm of the city. We made a quick stop at the Opera Garnier, a true architectural gem. From the grand staircase to the ornate ceilings, it felt like stepping into a fairy tale. Standing in front of it, you can't help but admire the intricate sculptures and carvings. It's one of those places where you just have to pause and take it all in. Later, we headed to Les Marais, one of the coolest neighborhoods in Paris. We picked up some snacks for our Airbnb and then we found a cozy spot called Shifu for lunch. We had shrimp dumplings and a dreamy coconut cake. Seriously, 10 out of 10. And it cost us 15 euros. One thing I noticed, Parisian restaurants are always a vibe. From little bakeries to modern spots, there's love and art in every bite. We stayed in a self-check-in Airbnb in Saint Denis. Since we booked for 3 nights, it cost us 50 euros per night. Super budget-friendly for Paris. It had all the basics, but it was slightly far from the city center. My husband went out to buy food from a nearby boulangerie for brunch and brought back pizza, a caramel-filled bread, a croissant, and an apple-filled pastry. Honestly, French breads are in a league of their own. All of this cost us around 13 euros. Then we made our way to Montmartre, one of the oldest and most charming neighborhoods in Paris. We wanted to see the famous Wall of Love and visit the beautiful Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Montmartre feels like a postcard, artsy, romantic, and full of history. Every corner has a story to tell. The stairs near Sacré-Cœur Basilica felt like a scene straight out of a movie, probably because they actually have been. It's one of the most filmed spots in Paris. We cooled off with a pistachio ice cream, which was just what we needed before exploring the basilica. It cost us 4 euros. The Sacré-Cœur Basilica is not just beautiful, it's spiritual. Perched at the highest point in the city, it offers panoramic view of Paris. Inside, the architecture is Roman Byzantine and the mosaic of Christ on the ceiling is one of the largest in the world. Truly awe-inspiring. Climbing up to Sacré-Cœur feels like entering a different world. Calm, quiet, and almost spiritual. The dome rises proudly above the city, and there's always music in the air, usually from a street performer playing guitar or singing softly nearby. It's not just a church, it feels like a place where time slows down. You can sit on these steps, watch the sunset, and see all of Paris stretch out below you. Montmartre is also perfect for souvenir shopping, hand-painted art, vintage finds, and cozy cafes around every corner. Montmartre has this rustic lived-in charm. There are little alleyways covered in ivy, old houses with pastel shutters, and cafes that feel like they haven't changed in decades. We passed painters working on the street, people sipping coffee under tiny balconies. It's like a postcard, but real. There's so much character in every corner. We stopped by the famous Wall of Love, a mural where I love you is written in over 300 languages. It's such a sweet little corner of the city. We sat in a quiet park nearby, enjoying our croissants under the shade of the trees. Such a peaceful moment. Our Louvre Museum visit was scheduled for 6:30 p.m. And here's a fun fact. If you are under 25 and an EU resident, your ticket is free. Otherwise, it will cost you 22 euros. Of course, we saw the Mona Lisa. Tiny but iconic. The Louvre is the world's largest art museum, housing over 35,000 works of art, from ancient Egyptian mummies to Greek sculptures to French masterpieces. You could easily spend an entire day here and still not see it all. Before becoming a museum in 1793, the Louvre was actually a royal palace. You can still see remnants of the original medieval fortress in the basement. The Louvre is massive. It spans over 72,000 square meters of gallery space. If you spend 30 seconds on each piece, it would take you over 100 days to see everything. For dinner, we went to a cozy Turkish kebab shop. We ordered a doner kebab and fries for 10 euros and a veggie spring rolls for 5 euros. The rolls were a bit oily, but the doner kebab so satisfying. French set menus start at the range of 21 to 25 euros but can get pricier depending on where you eat. Paris at night feels like another world, soft, glowing, and timeless. We stopped by the Notre Dame Cathedral just to see the outside. Even after the fire, it's still incredibly majestic. We went back to the Airbnb for one last time. We had to pack up because our flight was at 5:30 a.m. the next morning. It was the time to say goodbye. That's it for the Paris adventure. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Fullstack Nomads for more travel stories. Until next time, au revoir.